AJ's like, give us another test.
Adam is already jamming.
Is Adam already jamming? Yes.
From Hey Frase.
Oh, I feel like I need alcohol today.
Oh, no.
What?
Don't even say alcohol. Don't even say it.
She'll make you say, oh my God. She got the scoop.
We got new mics and
Oh, it's a little skinny thing at the bottom. You have to adjust. It tightens it. See, like right at the base of the bottom. No. Up a little. There you go. There you go. You guys, welcome to the podcast. We are late and live today on Facebook. Ugh, I feel like that could become our new motto. What's going on? I feel like Paul Wharton. I'm late and I'm live.
Late and live.
You know. Welcome to the show. I'm feeling much better, although I still sound a little froggy, if you will, but a million times better.
And you take a Z-Pack? That's what I
did a Z-Pack. But I got to tell you, you know what? Here's the thing. I love you guys because I put on my Instagram, I've had this cold since before Thanksgiving. Sore throat, cold, nothing was working. In fact, it actually was getting worse. So I put it on there and then people have the most insane cures.
Home remedies.
Have you ever done the Vicks Vapor Rub on your feet and then worn socks all night long?
Hell no. I hate Vicks Vapor Rub. It's my mom lives and dies by that shit and I'm like, I can't even. The smell of it brings back bad memories as a child. She would put it all over my chest, but I don't understand why would putting it on your feet help you?
Okay, right? I don't know. Like, people were giving me all this advice, like, just take Mucinex and then, like, 1 hot cup of honey, 1 glass of water, hot, 1 tablespoon of honey, take them all together, go to bed, you'll be great the next day. I'm like, it was so many remedies to get through. I was just like, I'm so confused. I'm going to go to the doctor.
I told you, what was that? I was hot tea, hot soup, lemon and honey. That was my cure, but...
okay, well,
very simple.
I did a ton of lemon and honey and water, and like the shit was getting worse.
Okay.
Like, I don't know how people were like, oh, that's fine, it's fine. I was like, no, that's not working.
None of that was working.
I took a Z-Pack, amazing, went to the doctor, and now I'm feeling like a million times better. But now you think you're getting sick, AJ, or you're just hungover?
Well... And you know, I pride myself on never getting hungover, but Saturday I went to a Christmas party. I drank every single type of liquor that was there, like everything.
Oh, that's
wine,
the worst.
tequila. Then we went out for drinks, and then we went to a bar, and then anyway, I woke up Sunday all out of commission, and I was upstate New York. Anyway, I think it's turning into a cold. I almost vomited yesterday. I don't know what this hungover life is. I don't know how you people do it.
Welcome to my world.
What the hell is a hangover?
Now I go out and I really look at the cocktail list and I think I only have 1 cocktail. Like I can only drink 1 glass before being hungover.
Let's make it good.
So what's it going to be?
Let's make this good. And I was just like, what alcohol can I not have? And I said nothing. I drank every single thing that was available.
Lots of people are on our Facebook Live and giving us more recommendations to beat a cold. They say you forgot the whiskey in the lemon, honey, and water. That will also do it.
Oh, God.
And consistently drink bourbon. Nothing sounds worse than that. Like to cure a cold, like
My
you're
throat
drinking
hurts.
bourbon.
I don't know about that. I mean, I would try it. I'm never going to say no, but.
So is this your first 2-day hangover?
Official. My first hangover ever. I've had minor headaches, but you know, I always say like, oh, I can drink anything. I never get hungover. No, you'll.
Yeah, like I admire you so much. Like you can go out and you're just like mixing everything. You're like, oh, snort of this, puff of that. I feel great. And I think to myself, oh my God, I just look at you and the next day.
Yeah. I mean, I usually never look great the next day, but I'm feeling great and I'm thriving.
No, you look
yesterday.
Terrific.
Oh, well, thank you.
I've seen you. You look so good.
You've seen me at my worst.
Yeah. The last time I went out with you and your girlfriends, what did I have? 2 Moscow mules, and like I tried to hit a vaporizer, and I was like out for a week. I couldn't even do anything. I was like, I can't do anything.
She's never smoked before, and I was like, no. They had so much fun with you. They're like, oh my God.
Well, it didn't really work. I tried to do that vaporizer, but you had to like push in and suck and hold and press.
Sarah,
I was like, this is way too much. Like, no.
You booked a lift, hit the pen, and then left. I was like, the sneaky little bitch. She planned that strategically.
I know.
You're like, bye guys, gotta go.
Oh my God. We have so much to get to on the podcast today. We have a really great pineapple mail. What do you do when your man was cheating on you for 4 months? You two break up. He already has another chick in the works, but then he calls you up, wants to start hooking up with you, but there's a twist. It's really, really good. We have to discuss that. Also, I was in New York City over the weekend. I was super disappointed. People hate me all over Twitter. I went to see the Rockettes. It was the whitest show I've ever been to in my life. And I want to know, where is the diversity in the melting pot of this country? I'm going to discuss. I have a rant, and people are so mad at me on Twitter. That's how I know I'm right. When I get hate on Twitter. And I want to know, I know other people listening to this podcast have been to the Rockettes. I want to know if you notice this, if I'm being ridiculous or what. But I am really upset about that.
You think it should be more inclusive?
Yes! You are in New York motherfucking City.
I know.
Every single person, there should be an Indian woman, there should be a black woman, there should be an Asian woman.
I see a lot of diversity in this picture.
What? Where?
Well, the front and center is an African American. I see an Asian on the left.
Where?
The far left.
Wait,
that's
let
an
me
Asian.
get up. I don't even see that she's Asian. Is this from recent? Is this from 2018? Hold on.
I think this.
There's definitely an African American girl.
Right, front and center, African American.
Okay.
We don't have a camera on you right now, so you're just. Yep, she seems African American as well.
Okay, when was this picture taken?
I don't actually have reference on the pictures, but this is from a recent Rockette show, so.
I don't know if I believe it. I really don't.
What seat were you at? Were you up close and personal?
No, we were mezzanine.
Okay,
we were mezzanine
so how
level.
the hell are you supposed to tell anything?
Because I wore my glasses, and I swear to God, and I looked, and I kept looking, and I really want to know. And maybe I'm just I really try to see color consciously now. I really want.
What does Dan say?
He said he thought it looked really white too.
Oh, okay.
But we couldn't figure out. Then I got reading from the New York Times and other things that they have had a history of not featuring. They never even featured the first black female dancer until the late 80s with the Rockettes.
And how long have the Rockettes been around?
Since 1940 or something. It was one
Incredible.
of the first ongoing shows in New York City. Okay, well, that picture unproves my point. Oh, fuck.
Well, the requirements to be a Rockette is extremely.
Well, I just thought that the audience was, there were so many young kids there, all different backgrounds. Now, I would say this, the majority audience, at least for the show that I went to, and I haven't done a survey, looked pretty white, right?
Okay.
But I'm thinking about my niece who's mixed race, and I'm thinking, God, if you're bringing your kids of different backgrounds to the show, and they're not represented on stage, what fucking era
what message
are we
does
in?
that teach?
Yes.
Right.
I don't know. I'm hypersensitive because
You should write a note. You should write we should really write to whoever is the head of that and just kind of complain, see if they ever write back to us.
People say staged photo of the Rockettes. Your neck is so gorgeous, Sarah. I love it close up my neck. Really? Oh, good. Oh, good.
Oh, yeah, you were right in the camera when you were
I was just
pointing
thinking
at the-
maybe I need a neck lift already.
No,
Anyway.
long neck.
Oh, good.
Nice.
It looked awfully white to me. And I did. I tweeted about it. And a lot of other white people, of course, how do you live your life like this? You're complaining about this. I'm like, yeah, I am. Because I want to bring my niece to this show and I want her to see herself represented on stage and not just one black woman.
No, I get what you... Hey.
It's awfully white to me. Now, look, they were super talented. I thought it was great. And it's their choice. If they don't want to include other diverse actors, fine. I don't have to go. I don't have to pay my $71 to sit way the fuck up in the mezzanine level. And then another $20 for the glass of champagne with a candy cane in it that I could have brought from home. I don't need to do that.
Overall, how was the choreography, the music, everything?
Amazing. They're incredibly talented. I mean, there's nothing better than the Rockettes line. Then they do this very famous, they come out as toy soldiers and they sort of collapse as toy soldiers, all very in
unison.
It was really good. I thought it was amazing, but it looked awfully white from my level. And I thought to myself, you know what? No, I don't like this. Because you know what I loved about our live podcast show? One of the things is I love looking out into the audience and that people of all different backgrounds.
Yes.
Subscribe to the show. They come. I have gone to comedians. I'm not going to name any names. I've gone to comedian shows. I've been to shows where the audience is all white. And it just makes me sad. It's I would never want to do a show like that.
I agree.
Anyhow, there's my rant.
I love...
I don't know when I turn into a ranter, but every week now on this show, I don't want to be one of those old ranters. I don't want to become one of those people.
Oh, no. Well,
today on my show. And
we're going to rant about. So, okay, so how was the food? How was everything else? I'm trying to look through your phone for more pictures
amazing weekend in New York City. So
you want to move there now, right?
I in with you. I definitely want to move. I do want to make this other comment, though. Heather says that I saw them, the Rockettes, in the Macy's Thanksgiving parade, and I thought the exact same thing. So white. Okay, thank you. I'm not losing my mind. Because, of course, all the, right wing, all the white guys on Twitter were like, fuck you, you bitch. What kind of world do you want to live in? You fucking, they all like all the crazy nationalists or whatever, or whatever. Okay.
Yeah.
Is that what they are? No, I can't. I shouldn't.
Yeah, we're over this. Okay. So we've said enough.
Anyway, we've said it all. We've said enough. I'm moving on.
Said it all.
Anyhow, I went to New York City for the weekend with Dan. We had this romantic. We wanted to go up and experience all the Christmas stuff. Dan loves Christmas.
Oh,
he loves we got a second ornament for our little dingy tree that you hate on so much, AJ.
Dan loves this Christmas so much. Why is your tree Charlie Brown Christmas tree?
Because now, Dan loves tradition. Like,
yes.
Last year, we tried to go to my mom's house and we decided we were going to do Italian or Chinese and we weren't going to do any turkey. And he lost his mind. He's like, I'll make the turkey myself. I was like, all right, fine. He's like, it's tradition. So we have started the tradition in our house. Like every single year, we're going to buy a meaningful ornament from that year.
Yes.
So the first one we bought was a handbag in Detroit.
Okay.
Because of my handbag addiction.
Right.
And then we bought one in New York City of New York.
You're going to add that to the tree.
So he likes the tradition.
I like the tradition too, but your tree, you've got to step up your game. It looks like...
I know, it's a really dingy tree. I know, it's really bad. So anyway, I was in New York. It was fantastic. We went and saw the Rockettes. We saw Tom Papa, the comedian. I highly recommend him. I know he comes here to the DC Improv. Funny as hell.
Really?
Oh my God. AJ, like I know you and I, like you actually are on your path to being a stand-up comic.
Right.
But
yeah.
I always like to dabble with it, sort of.
Yes.
Like I don't really...
Like at your live show, we did the stand-up.
We do a little stand-up. Yeah. So... he was so good.
And did some crowd work.
Oh my God. Like I watch people like that and I'm so in awe. And then it makes me have more fear about getting up there because I'm like, this act is so brilliant. How can I top this? How could I top this?
They do this for a living. Like this is their job. So we're like a mixture of like show / comedy / sleazy videos. That's like our shtick.
I know. And I enjoy the sleazy video. And anyway, he was so good. I think our live stream just dropped, by the way. I don't know if we can hit reset on the Sling. Yeah, I don't think it's working. It's frozen. Is it just my computer or is it everyone's?
It's just your computer.
Really?
We're still live on my end.
Okay, good. I hope so.
Do you have another virus on that Mac there?
Oh, absolutely. Please. I try to download so many awful videos. Anyway, if you guys can check that out, I'm not sure that we are still live. I'm not getting comments or anything. Anyway, it was great. So we went and saw Tom Papa. He was terrific. He did his entire act clean. Do you think you could?
I love that.
Do you think you could do? Your parents would have they would have had all their rosary beads out. They would have fallen at his feet.
See, this is what they encourage me to do. They're like, you can be funny, like, Ellen DeGeneres, Jerry Seinfeld, whole act was clean. That's what they really want me to do. And then you and Danny come out and they're like, these fucking bitches with vaginas and clits. And my parents are like, oh my God, how do you work for these people? So thank you for proving that
your parents would have loved it. He was like an hour-long set.
Clean act.
I don't think he had one curse.
Wow. Mm-hmm. How old is he?
And the opener had no curses for him. And then the guy who hosted, this was at Gotham Comedy Club in New York, had one curse.
Incredible.
That was it, the whole night. I was
that restores my faith in humanity as a clean...
They were amazing. They were super, super amazing. So anyway, there you go.
I support that.
Yeah, you would have loved it. I also, I tried to share as much as possible on Facebook. We went to some great restaurants. You know, what's there not to love about New York? It was amazing.
I told you I'm moving there. I'm giving you a warning. I'm giving myself 6 months. I think you can figure yourself out. 6 months. I got to be there. I got to go. I visited last weekend. You guys went this weekend. It's a perfect storm. Like we decided that we love it.
I'm not worried though. Your parents aren't going to let you move yet. So I feel confident that I have a year. I feel confident I have a year. All right, let's thank a couple of our sponsors, and then we'll do some stories I loved. People were sharing with me, too, that there's now, if we love big dick energy on this show.
Big dick.
Sorry, back to cursing.
Okay, here we go.
But there's a whole line of big dick items that you can buy this holiday season. We have to thank Dr. Mintz. Dr. Mintz is a medical marijuana doctor in Bethesda, Maryland. drmintz.com. Do you suffer from migraines, anxiety, aches and pains, and you're worried about mixing pain medication maybe with some of the medications you already take, or you just have horrible migraines? Go see him. drmintz.com. $250, one-time fee. Boom. He gets you medically certified for your marijuana card. Boulevard in Bethesda, not only in Maryland, but also in DC. And if you have any questions, I'm going to be doing a Facebook Live this Thursday, 2 p.m. with Dr. Mintz. So you can be sure to be following my Facebook page, which is Hey Frase Podcast. And if you have any questions for him in regards to medical marijuana or concierge medicine, boom, you need to log on Thursday. And you can always send them to me, Sarah@heyfrase.com. His place to make an appointment is drmintz.com. Also, we got to thank Zola, the wedding company that will do anything for love, is reinventing wedding planning and registry experience to make the happiest moments in couples' lives even happier. From engagement to wedding and decorating your first home, Zola is there for you. You can join 500,000 couples who have used Zola. Start with free wedding website. It's so easy and takes just a minute to set up. Over 100 beautiful wedding website designs to choose from that fit any couple's style and every type of wedding. I love it. I've been checking it out. You can put your Zola registry on your wedding website so guests can get all the details they need and buy your wedding gift in one convenient place. Zola makes registering for newlywed life so easy, and you can register for anything from, like, maybe you want a pet. That's like my favorite, when people register for a pet. Hey, could you give me $2,000 for a new designer dog? Like, what? Ease of so many planning features all in one site. As I mentioned, free wedding website. Build your dreamy registry and putting the registry right on your wedding website. To start your free wedding website and also get $50 off your registry on Zola, go to zola.com/heyfrase. Go to Zola, ZOLA.com/heyfrase. Boom, you get it right there. I can't wait to make my own Zola.com. I'm ready to get married. Here we are.
Thank God. We've only been waiting 5 years.
You're not going to believe it till you actually see it. And lastly, simple contacts. I wear contacts. I cannot see far away. I wore them, and I wore them at the Rockettes. They served me well, I think. I mean, I'm not sure if I really could identify everyone in the audience or everyone on stage, but close enough. Simple Contacts is the most convenient way to renew your contact lens prescription and reorder your brand of contacts from anywhere in minutes. Instead of heading to the doctor year after year, just renew your prescription for something that you wear every day, easy and online. If you need to renew your prescription, you take a 5-minute Simple Contacts vision test. It'll be reviewed by a licensed doctor. You receive a renewed prescription and reorder your contacts anytime you need them. All you need is your current contacts, an internet connection, and 10 feet of space. Even if you're totally out of contacts, boom, they'll get you going. There are millions of things demanding your time, but contact lenses shouldn't be one of them. Simple Contacts lets you renew your prescription and reorder your contacts from anywhere in minutes, your couch, the office, yep, all of that. It's designed by a licensed eye doctor and reviews every test so you can skip the office visit, and then boom, it's as simple as that. You get a $20 offer. Use my code, of course, which is HeyFrase, and it's as simple as that. So it's simplecontacts.com. You'll want to use my code HeyFrase and get started. $20 off your contacts at simplecontacts.com/HeyFrase. Boom. There you go. Okay, so that I wanted to talk about. And then also, AJ, I feel like there was something else going on in your life that you wanted to talk about.
Was there?
I thought so. Wasn't there something else that we had to talk about today? Was it you going to Corning, or maybe it was just getting drunk?
Got very drunk.
Oh, I'm sorry. It was me. Are we getting something for each other for Christmas? This is what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I mean, yes. Well, I love gift giving, but I think we decide that a max of amount of money that we're going to spend on each other?
Okay. Well, here's the thing. When I was in New York, we went, one of the days we just went shopping, and
I feel like you were there for a week. I mean, you did so much.
How did you cover all this?
2 days. Yeah. You're like, we'd spent a whole day shopping. I'm like, okay. In a comedy club, and all right, okay, so you were shopping in New York.
Oh, we were booked like every hour. But see, this is what happens when you live a sober life. Like, you'll understand this. When you don't go out drinking at night.
Time. You know, it was SantaCon was this Saturday. Did you see any drunk Santas?
Yes, everywhere. I've never seen Santa so appropriate. Like, why does Santa play with his balls so much? It was so inappropriate. And then, like, elves just came up and photobombed you. The elves were super inappropriate. Yes. It was the scariest thing you've ever seen.
I'm glad you were sober through the whole thing.
And I didn't know that Santa was just a thin white hipster. Like, I mean, it's just
everybody,
like everyone, everywhere. It was terrible. Yes, SantaCon was packed.
You didn't go for that. I'm taking
We
it.
did not go for that. We didn't even go near SantaCon, but everywhere you went in the city was just drunk Santas
Santas.
and elves, which were just all these like young, men and women just wasted.
But you guys,
Oh, well, when you live a sober life and you're up at 6 and then you're getting your bagel and lox at 7, I mean, you hit the town and you do all this shopping. So I went to Henry Bendel.
yes,
Is that how I say it?
Henry Bendel, but I probably could be saying it wrong. I always say Henry Bendel.
I was going to get you a Christmas gift there.
Very nice.
We
wow.
spent an hour and a half looking at fucking jewelry. And then
and
at the
probably hates me.
He's so mad. Because they were having a huge sale. And so I was like, oh, God, should I get her this? Should I get her that? And then I'm like, at the end of it, I was like, God, this kind of looks like TJ Maxx stuff. Like, I feel like AJ and I could go to like TJ Maxx and get all this. He's like,
We're all about the deals and steals.
you're telling me we stayed here for an hour and a half and this is crap you can get at TJ Maxx? I was like, I'm sorry. Like, yes.
I mean, we didn't even decide we're getting each other presents. So I guess I got to step up my game.
Are we?
I guess if you spend an hour and a half looking for my present, I have some things I have really fun gifts that I'm giving you, but I need like a nice one,
Well, we'll do our Christmas show. We have some guests coming up. Fred Smoot, the former NFL player, is going to be on the show this Wednesday. I'm very excited to talk to him because he not only had a great life in the NFL, but then he also had some really juicy controversy.
Lots of controversy.
Including the sex yacht. Yeah, which is really why I want to have him on.
I'm sure you're going to ask him so many questions. I'm going to be so awkward.
How do you... The long and short is, if you don't know who Fred Smoot is, the Redskin, before Wednesday, Google him. He played for the Redskins for years, but then got in trouble in Minneapolis when he rented 2 yachts, I believe. And they were the rookie players and then the more senior football players. And basically, it was just like free-for-all sex. And there were
Drugs, alcohol, and strippers.
Yeah. And there were some hired ladies and there were some invited ladies. And I guess once you get paying for sex in states where you're not supposed to, that's when it becomes a problem. But we're going to ask him all about that. And then Justin Stewart, who's been on this show before, former Fox 5, but he just got a job working on the Today Show with NBC.
In New York City.
He's going to be on here the 19th. So our Christmas show will be December 17th.
Yes.
So
Very excited.
bring the gifts.
Oh, that's what we're doing? Okay.
I'll bring all the TJ Maxx bracelet specials that I can find for you. And then we'll get going.
It's going to be great.
Oh my God, why am I coughing now all of a sudden? Okay, a couple of stories that I want to talk about. I'm obsessed with this woman in Germany who's being dubbed the hottest police officer of all time. But she's given a choice by the police department. It's either her Instagram modeling career or she can be a cop. What do you think? I mean, how is this woman? Why would you ever be a police officer if you look like that?
She wants to fight for the good, Sarah. I feel like she should be allowed to do anything she wants. What problem does this have? Is she like, bad publicity for the police officers? I think people would be really excited if she arrested them.
Well, no, she's really good police, but
Exactly.
But the problem is she's on Instagram and she took a leave of absence for 6 months to pursue her modeling career.
Okay.
And she gets so many inquiries in Germany about how hot she is that they're saying it's taking away from her police forcing. So she's got to pick.
Do both. Why can't she work on the side? People have side gigs all the time. This is her side hustle. Or maybe actually police officing is her
I don't
side
know.
hustle.
I mean, I feel like is it hard to take a police officer seriously who, when you go to their
Arrest
Instagram,
me.
It's just her in her underwear, like working out. I mean, she's certainly capable of her job, but I don't see how you're going to get modeling gigs. And
so what? But my problem with this is she should be allowed to do anything. She's not harming anybody. She's showing off her good physique, probably inspiring a lot of people to work out. I mean, shit, I want those arms. Those are like better than Cameron Diaz arms.
I know she looks really good.
Abs are a lot, but they look amazing.
Oh my God.
Why is this a problem? Why are people up in arms about that? I really don't understand.
The police department just is saying that she's got to choose. Like, if you're going to be a cop, they need full-time police officers. She's got to work like 40 hours a week at policing, but she gets so many offers to model as a hot cop.
She probably would make more money as a model anyway, so.
Her name is Adrienne Kolsar. She's 34 years old, and she's known as Germany's most beautiful police officer. The stunning blonde has also become an influencer with close to 600,000 followers. She was granted a 6-month leave in July and is now coming to an end. Her superiors won't grant further leave as the city needs police officers, and they're asking her to choose. That's an easy one. Become an Instagram model. You're hot.
Duh.
Who wants
You'd
to
make
be a
so
cop?
much more money.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean,
She
she
looks so
probably,
good.
I feel like she should start modeling as a cop, like a hot cop, and then use that as her platform, which she's already done. Honey, you're done with the police officing. Now leave.
Do you ever think of like how many more views we'd be if we just like did our
Looked
show
like
in
this.
that? Yeah,
If we like actually tried harder.
I know.
I was thinking about going to Chipotle today because I'm still hungover. I'm like, oh, maybe I shouldn't go to Chipotle.
All right, this is a good time to get our friend Adam in here because Adam is a trainer.
He loves showing off, though. You love showing off. He's such a showboat.
Yeah, he's such a showboat.
He's like, oh, you need my shirt off? Okay.
Yeah, we do, actually. We need it for views. Everybody call your friends right now. Tune the fuck in. You want to see the hottest man without his shirt off? You got to take it off now.
First and foremost, yeah, you were already taking it off in the control room.
Yes.
He's like, oh, okay.
First, promote yourself. Look, we love you for your brains first. Sit down here. And
Armada Fitness.
You need a sec. You're live. There, you don't get a second.
I'm live.
Yeah,
Hello.
there's no second. You had a second like the half hour you were in there.
I thought I was, beyond my days of, just coming into a room with no shirt on. I guess
Everybody share it right now. Share right now. What you're about to see is so amazing.
Yeah. You're not over that, sorry.
All right, fine. Fine.
No, you stay right there. We want to talk to you. Seriously, I've been trying to get you on this podcast forever. You and I have been friends for a long time. How many years have we known each other?
4?
4 years? Okay. Adam.
How did you guys meet?
How did we meet? We met through Paul Wharton, right? Were we at an event?
No, I remember you as Crystal Couture. You
were at a fashion show, and I was hosting the fashion show, and I was so inappropriate to you, right? Was that right? No, I was acting okay.
It's only been getting more inappropriate ever since.
That is not true.
I honestly, as soon as Sarah brought you in, I was like, oh, you're sleeping with him. Oh, it makes so much sense now.
No, I am trying
asked
to
me
be.
to get a drink a few times. That's right.
I have not.
True.
We hang out as friends, and we only drink tea together.
I remember that.
Cinco de Mayo.
I don't need any more rumors, okay? Oh, we told Adam from the minute we walked in, we're keeping it appropriate, okay? We've already gone out to lunch with a potential client who it turned crazy. He told me what he wanted to do with me for 3 hours. It was really not good. Okay, so we're keeping it really
you
appropriate.
have platonic friends, like girls that you don't hook up with, like your best friends. Not best friends, but friends.
I'll say something. This is in all honesty.
Okay.
Before, as a younger, 20-some-year-old, I was like,
yes.
Oh, it's not possible.
Yeah.
You can't do that. I'm actually working on that. When you actually talk and get to know the people and you can talk to them, it's good.
Yeah.
It's good. You can have girlfriends.
We're friends.
Yeah.
And the reason that
You're
you're
a girl.
here. No, the reason you're here today.
I am.
The reason that you're
I'm a
here.
girl, dog.
You are.
Seriously, though.
Because, okay, Baby It's Cold Outside, the song has been banned by radio stations across the country.
I can see why.
Okay, because a lot of people find it a creepy song. So I decided with my significant other, Dan, we would rewrite the lyrics for Baby It's Cold Outside in the Me Too era.
Yeah.
And Dan is the one who knows you, who suggested you should get Adam to play the guy
Thanks,
part.
Dan.
Dan is a very trusting man, to be honest.
He is.
I don't know why.
I like
That's
Dan.
like the worst.
I like Dan. I met him.
The worst idea. Dan's just used all my shit.
You
He
getting
knows.
hot? You taking that jacket off?
Absolutely, yes. I'm in preparation of you taking your shirt off. No, now like a ton of people are tuning in. Wait, are you going to take it off or not?
Yeah. You got 14 new people?
No, we're up to 20. Thank you. Fuck off.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Speaking to the mic.
Anyway, you're here because of that, but legit, we've also worked out together. People have seen you on my social media, and you run a legit workout boutique gym called Armada Fitness.
Yeah, I'm in the Grassroots Garage Gym, Centerville, Virginia, 703. Where
can people find out more? What's your website?
The one that's still being built. Hit me up on the DM armadafitness.co on Instagram. That's where you can contact me.
What's your take on this hot cop in Germany who she's been given the ultimatum? Be a police officer 5 days a week or fitness model on Instagram. What would you do?
I agree with you that you should be able to do both, and she looks fit for the job. But in the reality of today with the internet, if you're 600,000 follower, fitness model,
I feel like you're going to be making bank.
No, you're going to make more money, but I'm not going to take you seriously in a sense, as a cop / being Instagram model.
Okay, so you think she's got to pick one or the other?
Yeah.
You've been an Instagram model. Is it lucrative? Should I
I've
get
been
into
a
that?
real model, by the way. How dare you?
Oh, so real modeling is higher on the spectrum than IG modeling.
I am offended.
Oh, sorry, yeah. Sorry, you've been runway model. Yeah, that's how we met.
I've had an agent, not the internet only.
And what happened?
Oh yeah, my career is in the dust.
Okay.
I guess
You're
Instagram
a way better trainer.
I know.
You're very positive.
Yeah, well, it's dedication to time. That's really what it is. I don't know how to navigate that. It's like there's opportunity out there, but you're gonna, just like anything on the internet, you're gonna have to sift through a bunch of BS and probably uncomfortable horn dogs to get to the real opportunities.
I know, and like I've talked to you like as a friend so many times, and we've talked about like you've basically lived the reverse Me Too, which like someday I want you to tell your whole story because it's crazy because you were a fitness model in the industry, and basically you were a guy trying to just like whatever model underwear, model cars,
my life,
and it was just a bunch of guys like always trying to take advantage of you.
Yeah. I mean, once you get a taste of behind the scenes, it's
not what it's all cracked
sleazy
up.
business.
I guess the sense is from like the average perspective, like, oh, you seem high and mighty complaining like, oh, it's so hard being a model, but like you can understand. I get a sense of like, what attractive girls have, deal with all their life, being a guy, and then I see it front hand when you get some stakes attached or money or notoriety. There's some stuff you got to deal with.
Okay, but we talk a lot on this show. Like this hot cop, we do stories all the time. We just did one that GQ said that really attractive men have as difficult a time in the workplace as really hot women. And you're a really attractive guy. Do you think your looks have helped you or hurt you over the years? For your career, like and
both, but yeah, I mean, I'm not going to complain here. I've gotten a lot of benefits from my appearance.
I'd rather be looking good than looking bad.
I mean, yeah,
but sometimes it's been like difficult, right? I mean, like people really judge you based on what you look like and not that you're actually a smart guy.
No, I'll tell you where it's. I guess it's when it's dealing with females, because it's almost like that you're assumed to get everything you want, so it works against you sometimes.
With females, that's really interesting.
Yeah.
Like they treat you poorly.
Not poorly, just assuming
You're
that
a
if I
douchebag.
get exactly.
Got it.
Like I think it would be like it must be hard for women to meet you. Like they'd have to be really confident, right? Because they must be always thinking like, "Oh, you're a player. Like you can get anyone you want." All that
women
stuff.
approach you at the bar?
Sometimes, but not a lot. I mean,
you
honestly,
like that?
I'll give you a little insight. I mean,
Insight,
I got a little like social anxiety. I mean, I get like I'm not like this is a facade.
Well, I know you. I mean, yeah.
Like you're actually a really sensitive, sweet guy, which is hard for people to believe.
I got anxiety too, but I'm just like, look the part.
Yeah, fake it till you make it.
I think that's part of the reason I worked out so much, and I had a genetic knack for it. But I'm like, oh, I can't just do all this, and I'll be good. I'll just calm all the internal anxiety when it's really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So a girl comes
That's
up to
not
you.
good for radio, but
You're into her, and you just have a little anxiety about yourself, or like how to talk to her.
Both.
Okay.
That's amazing.
I
to
know
me.
it is. It
Like,
is.
I love.
I can't believe I just admitted that.
I think it's so
That's
great
big
that you
steps.
admit it. No,
Yeah.
because everybody
truth.
listening first, and your Instagram is. Tell everybody your Instagram handle where people can.
All day, Adam A.
All day, Adam A.
I tagged you on your Instagram.
Tagging it.
You need to go check him out. Like, but here's the thing: why we've been friends for so long is you're actually such a genuine good person. You're also an entrepreneur. I'm an entrepreneur. We get together, we talk about entrepreneurial things, and we both like work through our anxieties. And you're so supportive about me and my weight loss, and you're always encouraging that. And you've seen me at my largest.
I haven't seen. Well, I saw a picture. I wasn't like.
Oh, that's true. You weren't friends with me. That's true.
I will say this about you, Sarah. That's one of the things, especially working as a trainer for the past 12 years. Like I deal with mainly women. Your confidence in your own body is one of your most amazing traits. If I could find a way to translate to that, or through fitness, I do, but like, the more the coaching aspect, it's amazing. Because if you can get just like a shred of remember when we did the chest waxing thing?
Yes.
You're in the room ripping your shirt off in a bra live. That's insane.
I remember that.
That is effing
And
rad.
I have the
Can I
worst
curse?
body. Yeah, of
Can I
course you
curse?
can.
That's fucking rad.
I have like.
You don't have a bad body, Sarah. Truly.
I do. I don't work out. Adam is my trainer, but I mean, this is
You
how.
did 8 push-ups.
You could do
I can do
push-ups,
push-ups,
full
that's
body,
it.
not even women push-ups.
Well, I mean,
your
I
knees.
worked out with you, once every 4 months, 3 months? I mean, I'm a horrible fucking client.
Yeah, when you call me to take my shirt off. Yeah.
Yes, I love I do. I'm always like, hey, can you do this video and take your shirt off?
Sure.
Well, it took me a long time, and you know my whole journey. I mean, I always tell people like what you think is your biggest Achilles heel turns out to be like the thing that people can relate to the most. And you've seen the before and after pictures. Like for so many years, like I hid my body. I didn't go out at night. Like, I mean, I didn't even have social. Like, you want to talk about no one approaching me at the bar? No. The only person that was coming out was the waiter to give me my wings. Like, there was no, like I was eating pancakes at the bar by myself.
12 or 24?
24.
Damn,
all right? Yeah.
really?
But you're the type of person to approach the guy. Like, you always had confidence.
Well, no, I didn't always have confidence. I have confidence now because you know this. One of the other reasons that we're good friends and I adore you so much is like looks don't matter. Like, you think like your weight and all these things matter, but it's really all that shit doesn't once you get beyond the surface. And if like the person doesn't have their shit figured out, if you don't have yours, you can be the hottest thing in the world.
Just don't tell everybody. I have everything figured out.
You do it. You're amazing.
Nobody has shit figured out until they're like 35. Like, most of the time.
Yeah.
But no, we're all in that place. Like, we're getting our act together, and you're building a business. You're not
trying,
in that space where you want to be dedicating a lot of time to relationships, and you want to be in a place where you're attracting somebody good that's also got it mentally together.
Yeah. Wow.
Do you attract crazy? I mean, well, except present company excluded. I mean,
You are crazy. We're all weird in our own way.
We are.
That's
yeah.
the truth.
But no, but do you attract like women that you feel like
It's avoiding the question.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry, that was a good sidestep by me. I think I've attracted everything across the board in the spectrum. It's not like I haven't seen like, oh yeah, I seem to get this type of person every time. I've seen.
You're all over the board.
Yep.
Now you're in hustle mode, and there's a new story out that millennials would rather choose Amazon over sex, and you are a millennial.
Yeah.
What's your deal right now? Hot sex or your Amazon account? You'd have to give up your Amazon account for a year.
Give it. That's
like done.
No.
Are you an avid Amazon user?
I mean, I use it. I mean, Amazon, talk about convenience. But recently, I've almost like resented it. I'm like, get away from me, Amazon. The only thing you
takes
do
all
is
my
make
money.
me buy more shit.
Yeah, exactly.
How dare you? Like when it's your own.
Yeah.
Honestly, I think it would be good. No, I'm not giving up sex. I'm gonna say I'll give up Amazon.
Really?
I'll
A
do
lot of
it.
people are saying
I'm
they're
gonna try
rather
it.
with sex.
All right, I want people on Facebook right now, millennial or not millennial, if it was sex or your Amazon account, your Amazon Prime account for a year, what would you do? Because this survey, they did, Max Borges Agency surveyed 1,100 Amazon shoppers from the ages of 18 to 34 who purchased consumer tech goods, clothing, everything you can imagine. The majority of them said that they would rather give up sex than their Amazon account. Is that what it's come to? Are people having that bad of sex? Because I know a guy who wants to be on this podcast too. Let me tell you.
He is ready for all types of.
Yes.
I honestly,
What does he look like?
We cannot.
Well, not like you. So
We can't.
no, I'm not really.
Yeah.
I'm not even in Amazon Prime. It's too much. What is it, like 50 a year or 100 a year?
50,
think it's $100 a year.
Hello.
120 a year?
Yeah.
It's $120 a year. They just upped the price.
See, no. I use Amazon, but not to that extent.
Yeah.
I know. I don't believe those surveys anyway. I think they're biased. What's your deal? Have you ever heard of big dick energy, Adam? Like, AJ, what do you think? You meet Adam. Do we think that he gives off big dick energy?
BDE.
Yeah.
BDE.
See, I don't think you
I
do.
saw you in a bar?
Like, to me, because I know you now so well. Like, I just think you're sweet.
Okay,
Like, you're
well,
sweet and
More
nerdy.
emotional.
Yeah, you're like very emotional, and like I just see you on a skateboard all the time. Like I feel like
I mean, well,
you give me skateboard vibes. Like you
Skateboard
give
boy
me
vibes.
Skateboard.
I rep skate. I'm a skater boy. That's right.
Yeah, you kind of give me skaterboard vibes. Like you and I are taking out our bikes. Something about you is
Biker,
stranger.
but I'm a skater. I'm not a biker.
I feel like you belong in California, like Malibu. Did you live there a little bit?
I didn't live there. I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you live there?
Yeah, I would. As long as it's not fire. You know,
Yeah,
that's not good.
I know. Well, we're all down
Ooh.
for. I don't think anyone's like moving there and being like, "Hey, what neighborhood do they have the most fires in?" Yes, I'll take that. Okay, well, we're
But
obsessed
we're gonna
with
use
big
these
dick
socks.
energy.
We're gonna use these socks.
Oh.
Yeah. Pete Holmes from HBO Crashing. Pete Davidson has big dick energy. John Hamm has big dick energy.
No, Pete Davidson, no.
And apparently he has a BDE in real life. So these socks are now on sale. You can get them. We should have thought of this because they're really nothing fancy, except for they're probably a little bit higher than your ankles. And they're $15.99 here for the holidays. And they just say Big Dick Energy on them.
I feel like they could have done so much more. They're not creative at all.
I know. Nothing.
Nothing.
We could have come up with this.
Seriously.
Super lame.
Has this been like a thing in the mantra?
Big Dick Energy? Yeah. Everybody.
Yeah, we talk about it all the time.
Or like, does he have
When
Big
did
Dick
that
Energy? Does she have Big Dick Energy?
When did that? It's like confidence, basically, right?
Yeah. Like,
Yeah.
are you a guy that just gives off those vibes that you just like have a big dick? Like,
I
what
see.
celebrity do you think does?
Like
It's not
Aquaman?
small. Let me just tell you right now, it's not small.
Paul Giamatti.
Well, okay. Neither Sarah nor I were thinking about that. But
That's so much pressure as a guy too. I think about that. Like if I were a guy, I would love to have a small dick because the same confidence I have now about my body, I would whip out my tiny penis. Because is that really offensive? Like if it's like 3
How dare you
inches,
underestimate me?
tiny.
like, yeah, like if I were a guy, I would post all these pictures of my small dick.
No,
And I would
you
say-
would. Oh,
Yes,
my
I would.
God.
Yes, I would say I would start a campaign. Small dicks have energy too.
Small Dick Energy.
Small dick energy. Yeah, and I'd be like,
SDE.
yeah.
SDE.
There's so many men out there with small dicks
That have a good confidence as well.
Yes.
Small
Yeah.
Dick Energy.
But they've got to keep up this persona that they have a big dick. That's like so. There's a lot of
That's
pressure.
that's
for
when
men.
you get like the big tires on your truck, right?
Oh, yeah. You have a
Yeah.
massive truck and then your tire.
Yeah.
Good.
You wear wife beaters
Ooh.
or like, muscle tees.
So you're sticking around today. We're going to work on our remake of Baby It's Cold Outside. People can find you all day Adam A on Instagram.
All day Adam _AYE.
Okay, perfect. Are
Yes.
you going to take your shirt off? What's the deal?
Sure.
My God.
I've been showing this
You-
already, so.
We're on Adam's Instagram. You look so good, by the way. You're like so hot. I'll take my shirt off too. I don't mind.
Oh, I go
at all.
bowling. How about that?
Look at you. You
Oh, you're
bowl.
fun repping Armada Fitness. Who's this
Yeah.
guy?
Yeah,
who's that guy?
That's my
Look,
friend Clint Asmar. He's my business partner too with Armada.
What's his deal?
nice.
Is he single? We like him too. We'll take him.
Oh yeah.
Can we all go bowling?
Yeah.
Ooh, skater boy, what up?
Skater boy.
Yeah, you are. You're definitely a skater boy.
Oh, Venice Beach. See?
Actually,
You remind me of the nerdy kid in Stranger Things. Like the one, you really do. Do you watch that show?
I heard girls like that guy.
Yeah, you really. You're not the one with the lisp, but you remind me of the other
Definitely
one.
not the lisp kid.
Yeah. Like I
one
could
that-
just
The
see
one
us.
that ends up with 11?
I have a lisp.
Oh yeah, the one that yes. Doesn't he
Okay.
remind you of the one
Okay.
that he's like the nerdy Adam? Yes. Let's see. Oh my God! Share it with your friends. Share with your friends. Okay. Yes. Adam's taking off his shirt right now. He's got a tattoo. Yep. Yep. Okay. Oh my
why
God! Are
do
you
I
pulling?
need to lift-
Yes. Are you pulling down your? Oh my God! Yes. How do we see this? Are we seeing this? Like.
We're seeing it. We're seeing it.
Okay. You look so good.
Yeah, good.
Perfect.
See,
Awesome.
my rolls.
No. Do you want to
there's
see
literally
my
no
rolls?
rolls.
Let me
There's
show you.
actually
You
no
haven't
rolls.
you have not seen rolls until you've seen mine. You have seen mine. Oh my God! There's Adam out in
we go.
California. What inspired
not-
that? You're in a Speedo. What inspired that?
I got nothing.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
on Venice. There's a red Speedo. There's a lifeguard stand. It's 9:30 in the morning. No one's there.
You're actually, I think, AJ, like we're always casting new members as co-hosts. You're not bad, actually.
Yeah.
You're
No, I'm funny. I can be funny.
Yeah.
I'm
We're
good.
not judging you on your physical appearance at
No.
all.
It just helps to get me in the door.
like if you came here and you were like a regular co-host, we would not
Yeah,
make
I'd
you
like
take your
that.
shirt off
I'm
all the
trying
time.
to, express my creative side.
You should. It helps.
Yeah, you
What do you
have
think
to.
you could bring to this show that we don't already have?
What could I bring? Use a male presence that also
True.
understands.
Hey, have we ever had a straight guy actually
No.
co-host?
That's what I'm
oh my
saying.
God,
No.
that's
That's what I'm
right.
And
saying.
we've tried to been find that.
That's true.
You know?
You could be our straight guy correspondent.
But I also, since I'm emotional, right? I understand the other side. I'm not like
But
some
you have to
brooding-
you have to give up a lot of like your personal story.
Well, clearly that's what the digging. You're gonna start prying in.
Yeah.
That'd be good release for me.
I think so.
P.S. People are saying that you're giving off big dick energy. Melissa says Adam is definitely giving off big dick energy. Dwayne
About
also
that?
says BDE for Adam. You're getting smiley faces. Yeah, adding
Oh,
to the
smileys.
rotation. People are like loving it.
Give me
What is
some
Adam?
alien emojis. That's what I am. Give me some alien emojis.
They're giving drool emojis.
Yeah, what do
actually.
you look like
So-
with ankle socks on? Oh yeah, we should do it. We need like you with ankle socks.
All day ankles.
All day ankles.
Yeah, we need to start a Hey Frase boot camp. He's the teacher, and then we just have like a bunch of people that come.
I'm down.
Oh, that would be so good.
Yeah.
We'll have our own
Hey Frase
boot
boot camp.
camp.
Fitness with the Frasiacs.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
The Frasiacs will love it. You seriously,
Guys,
Okay.
thoughts on boot camp? Yes.
EDE boot camp.
All right, here. You know what? We like
Small
you.
dick. Small dick boot camp.
Okay.
I would. Oh my God. If I had a penis, it would be the best. I would have like a little micro dick and I'd whip it out.
That's what I'm getting for Christmas, a strap-on micro
Whoa.
dick.
Yes. I'd have the tiniest one. Yeah. Like, I mean, all the time. I'd
A
be like,
small black dick.
you guys want to see
Wow.
my tiny cock? Yes. I would love that.
Who are we speaking with there? Who was that?
I don't even know. We just
Yeah.
do different accents on the show. All right. Look, we're testing you out. People are liking you. They voted you to stay on the island.
Oh, great.
How do you guys feel about this? Now, when you were little, did your parents, because you're Armenian, right?
No, my dad's Lebanese.
You're Lebanese.
Yeah, yeah.
You like Lebanese food?
Oh, hell yeah. Who doesn't?
So what, you're
If you
half?
don't, get out of here.
I love
Unless you're
Lebanese food.
allergic, I understand.
You speak Lebanese?
No, it's Arabic. No, la.
Oh.
That's all I know is no.
Okay, great. Wow. I mean, I can't talk. I don't speak Spanish.
Oh, whoa.
So what was the deal when you were growing up? Did your parents ever have that little elf on the shelf? Like, you're young. Like, did your mom ever put out the elf on the shelf for Christmas? What did you do?
Oh, no, not, yeah, it's not about lunch, like, decorations. No. Yeah, I don't know. We had a tree, put little lights around the mantle. I did that because I'm creative.
You're the creative one in the family.
Yeah.
AJ, what's your parents?
I creative, yeah. It's probably my, the Gary Vee, go all in on your strengths. I definitely got the creative edge, Was that funny?
You just trailed off there. We're like, what's the rest of the sentence?
Sorry. Better content.
AJ, your parents probably would not do elf on the shelf, though, right? Like, they're
No, my mom thought it was creepy. No, we just had the tree. We did hot toddies. We're Mexican. My dad, so they have the little Jesus and the cake, and then you all get
yeah,
slices
I
and you all
know,
choke on it.
yeah.
You're like, oh, I got the baby.
Oh, yes. I
Choke on the
remember
baby.
that.
Very Mexican.
Oh, I always thought that was for, like, when you're...
New Year's Eve, maybe.
No, I thought it was always for, Fat Tuesday. Like, you did it, like, before Lent. You always put the baby in the
Maybe
king
it's
cake.
that too.
Yeah, it is that too, I think.
All right, well, how do you two...
I feel like we did it around Christmas time, but I don't know.
Would you two have been traumatized like these kids in England where the parents claim that their kids are traumatized after a primary school staged a, quote, elf murder as part of a writing exercise? The kids arrived to find a crime scene, including drops of blood in a classroom in Hyde Park. This was this past week. The school's head teacher said the 8 and 9-year-old children love playing detectives in the engaging and exciting writing exercise. But some parents have been left concerned, and one mother claims that her daughter suffered nightmares as a result of the extreme project. So for Christmas, they were basically supposed to write about the elf being murdered, but they're saying that the crime scene this school stage was way over the top, including fake blood, and they even did an outline of the elf. What do you guys think? Is that too much?
Love the creativity.
I
Fake
love
blood
it.
is too much, though. I would be scared by that.
Whoever was the head director here loves Discovery ID. They're
Yes.
all up in that.
It's like some teacher that smokes weed on the reg, and she's like, this is what we need to do for the kids.
They even had crime scene tape up, and then they put out tickets with
legit.
numbers. Like, when you go to a crime scene and they put like picture number 4, like
Evidence,
evidence.
yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Evidence.
there's a little number, yeah.
Yep.
Oh my God.
Genius idea, but teachers are just getting bored these days.
This is
what they have to
elementary?
do.
Yeah, this is an elementary school in England. The school has since issued an apology. They said they never meant to traumatize any of the kid, and it was supposed to be as a fun writing exercise of the elf that got murdered. And they thought they were doing like fiction. Okay, that is like, who
That is hardcore.
brings out the fake blood? Seriously.
Hey, this is a Halloween and Christmas combo here.
Yeah.
I mean, that is like beyond traumatizing. How do you guys feel about this too? A North Carolina university is now no longer referring to freshmen as freshmen, but now they're freshmores.
Be more inclusive about, you're also a sophomore?
Yeah, like to make them feel less like, oh, you're a freshman.
That's dumb. Everybody has to go through that.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
called like a fresh dork forever. You're a freshie. And then once you're a sophomore, you get to do that to the freshman. It's a rite of passage.
So they want
Dumb.
to get rid of that at this North Carolina university, and now it's freshmore.
And then when you're a senior, you're sad because real life is approaching you very quickly.
I don't want to talk about it. It's like extremely depressing. I mean, honestly, those were the best
I
4
wish
years
I was
of my
a
life.
freshman.
I do. I'll go back. Call me a freshman all damn day. Oh my God. Like, I miss
The
college
cycle
so much.
of life right there.
Leslie's back, everybody, in the control room.
Oh my God, Leslie is back too. We have like a bunch of people back on this show. Jeffrey or Jefford Valbush is the Dean of Honors College at Appalachian State University. He introduced the term, and he says more and more people are using it. We have women and men as college students, and I think having a non-gender specific way of talking about them and addressing them shows power of language. So it's less about like titling you as a freshman, and it's more about freshmore. So there's no gender conformity. You're not a freshman. You're a freshmore.
Oh, okay. Once
It's
again,
a non-sexist way. You
I
guys
get
think
it.
that's too much?
so it should be freshmen and fresh woman. But
No,
they're
he's
saying
calling it freshmore, so it's gender
it's
neutral.
just gender neutral.
Are you
All right.
down with that?
I give it. I mean, yes. I don't
Now
want,
you're
know.
on board?
Fresh people.
I'm on board now. I just want to read Rusina's comment. Sarah, you need to ask Adam to put his shirt back on. It's distracting. I'm not listening to a damn
just
word you're
did.
saying. He
I
did
read her
now.
mind. I did
You
it.
did. Oh, okay. I was like, was he on Facebook Live too?
Okay, Adam, you are going to be joining us in the video for Baby It's Cold Outside. We like you. You've gotten a lot of,
Positive feedback.
yeah, we're going to have you in, I think, as the straight guy
All right.
on the show.
I'll be the straight man.
Oh my God, I actually could see it, don't you think? And then we can bring him to events. We can do a boot camp.
Yes. That's
You
what I'm
could
saying.
be-
Frase boot camp.
Yeah, I really.
2019, come strong.
Now, which gym do you work at if people want to go to your classes?
Well, I do side coaching at Orange Theory Fitness in Fairfax, but I run most of my one-on-one training out of a garage gym in Centerville, Virginia. So other than that, I do plan to launch online, try and get my methodology and my teachings for fitness and life to the mainstream on the internet. It's working on packaging that for everybody. So, yeah.
DM you.
Yeah, at armadafitness.co on Instagram is probably the number one spot you'll see me. I was squatting in some Dr. Scholl sandals yesterday, breaking in my new squat rack.
I love it.
I've worked out with you. You're amazing. And you come
Thank
up
you.
with unique things, which I really like.
I'm creative.
You are. You're very creative. Yeah, you are. You do all these like back leg swings and all this stuff. It's really good.
Oh, full leg swings.
Yeah. I mean,
Your legs are wide open.
Baby, it's cold outside.
You guys, I can't wait for you guys to see this edited video. It was.
okay, Adam, we love you. Thank you. We finally have you on the
Hey,
show. We've
this
talked
is
about it for a
amazing.
long
I'm
time.
here. I'm looking forward to our Baby, it's cold outside response.
It's going to be good. I'm just worried. I don't want you to come off as too creepy. Your knuckles are all bloodied up right now. It's just kind of weird.
I'm mad at myself for that earlier, actually.
I don't know what's going on. Yeah, you look like you've been punching walls or something.
I didn't realize like 4 of your fingers are bleeding. I thought it was just.
What the fuck? You look like you just came from like a fight club.
Let me
like,
just tell you what happened. I tried to open a cider beer. That's so unmanly. That's not a man presence.
If that's not small
With a
dick energy, I don't know what is.
An upside down stapler. I got the job done, but I damaged my hand.
It wasn't actually a beer. It was a cider. Wow.
that's what I like about you is like I feel like we've never had a guy on this show that's like new age man. Like, because like Paul covers like Paul's demographic, and then you are
Yeah,
like
we know what Paul covers.
new. You're like new age, like sensitive guy, drinking cider, working out. Like you respect women. Like I feel like you're
Wait
a whole
minute, I
new
need to fill
vibe.
the story out. I don't like that bio. Drinking cider.
You brought it up. We did not.
It's the truth, though. That was my story
Okay,
today.
Adam. Deuces. We'll
All right.
see you on the video.
I'll be back.
Bye. We got to do 4 things that are popping. Then we got to get Leslie
Goodbye,
back
all.
in here.
Great talking with you.
Great talking with you.
They always start out shy, like when we bring people on this show, and then they take over.
And they take over the damn show and they
They're
won't
always-
leave.
I know. They never want to leave. You're the best. Anyway, he's sticking around. 4 things that are popping are all the things that we do in celebrity news. We'll hit it really quick. Kevin Hart, everybody's been talking about it. Some old gay tweets surfaced, or anti-gay tweets, homophobic tweets surfaced. He has stepped down from being Oscar host. AJ, do you think he should have stepped down?
Absolutely. He should have apologized. If this is like your biggest offer to host the Oscars, that means that's the pinnacle of your career. You've made it. Bitches, we out here doing a fun little web show. If somebody asked us to do the Oscars, gay tweets came out. I'm apologizing. I'm kissing some feet to be back on the Oscars.
He initially said he wouldn't apologize and stepped down as
Right.
Oscar host. Then he ended up apologizing.
Have to. He was getting so much backlash.
The second story of this is Nick Cannon went and dug up anti-gay tweets from Sarah Silverman, Amy Schumer, Chelsea Handler, and basically said, where's the outrage? I don't think he should have. I think he should still be hosting.
So do I. He apologized, but he's still stepping down.
My question to people, because I do follow a couple people who were very outraged at what Kevin Hart wrote. They thought that he should step down, that we need to continue to take a really hard line against not only him, but Sarah Silverman, Chelsea Handler, all these people are canceled. But my question is like, these people are comedians. Like, what do you...
I know.
What do you expect? Like, people evolve, they change. I don't know if Kevin Hart really believes that he would, he said something to the degree if his son was gay, he would, try to beat that out of his kid or whatever.
In 2011.
I mean, what do you think? These people are comedians. I think that they're doing this to get a reaction.
Definitely. But you know what? In these days, I just don't, I feel like it's too, you can't. But I mean, they're resurfacing, so.
I think that it's just like, look, people are already not watching the Oscars. If you don't want to watch, don't watch. I don't think he should have. I don't know. I think I'm with you. If I were him, I would have apologized, kept it moving. I understand that he's tired of apologizing. He says, I've apologized for years. I've addressed it. I don't do that anymore in my stand-up act. I'm not sensitive anymore. I really am not. I'm like, so what? To me, he's not going out and he's not actually hurting someone that's gay. I understand that your words have meaning, but these people are comedians.
Yeah, they're not meant to be taken too seriously. I definitely think there's a whole level of how comedians talk. Some of them are much more racy than others. As you were saying, you went to the Gothic Club and, that was obviously a clean set.
Tom Papa was amazing and so clean. I don't know what Tom Papa's past is. And it's interesting to me, Tom Papa has not... I mean, he's certainly been in a lot of movies, but I guess, he's not Kevin Hart level.
Right. I don't know. This is a big deal for Kevin Hart, but he's already so big. It's like, does he really need to host the Oscars?
No. Snoop Dogg also said
we're both available to host the Oscars.
Yeah. Oh my God, please. And I have so much shit in my past. I apologize all for it now. And I've evolved. I meant nothing and I'm ready to go. Absolutely.
Good. We had to cover that.
I mean, Jimmy Kimmel has gone in complete blackface. And they let him host. Why the fuck? I don't know. I'm with Nick Cannon. I'm with Snoop Dogg. I think it's ridiculous. I think he should have hosted. I'm sure Whoopi Goldberg, she's hosted in the past. She's probably done things. Ellen's probably done things. Yeah, I mean, it's crazy. Jeffree Star, who's the YouTube star known for his makeup, could be opening a fast food chain with pink hamburger buns and unicorn milkshakes. Are you down for this?
I'm down, but we've all talked about how strange he is. Does he give you weird vibes? Because he kind of creeps me out. He's huge on Snapchat. I watch him often, but then I'm wondering why do I watch this so often?
I used to dislike Jeffree Star so much because he does kind of look like an alien to me or something, and but I've watched a lot of his YouTube videos recently, and now I'm oddly into him. Now I know why people watch him. There's something about going into his home and his pink Ferrari.
Yes.
And I'm like, you are fascinating to watch.
It's a mystery that we can't really crack. He has a live-in boyfriend, right? And the boyfriend is a lot less...
Boyfriend's from Michigan. First of all, everyone's got a boyfriend from Michigan. Myself, Jeffree Star. Who the fuck are these guys that they're turning out of Michigan? It's so cold there. They have nothing to do but either get hot or be smart.
They need to get out of there is what they're doing. But I'm all for this pink burger. I mean, this is going to be a huge Instagram thing.
He's
genius
like
at videos.
Look at how he's evolved. Oh my God.
Look at that. Is that high school?
Yeah. And you know what's fascinating to me about him? See, Kevin Hart needs to hire him because Jeffree Star, everybody accused him of racism. Then he went back and he clapped back at and found all these video clips of all these YouTubers of racist things that they said or did or innuendo. And he was like, oh, really, motherfuckers? Check this out. And then he went, boop, boop, boop. And incredible. I was like, damn, we gotta get him to get Kevin Hart. He could do a whole YouTube video.
He could.
On all these people. I'm sure everyone that runs the Oscars is racist and homophobic. They could do a whole thing.
Serve up the pink burgers, Jeffree Star. We're ready.
Ever since he did that and basically clapped back, and you see how all these people trying to come after him are also, I'm like, good for you, motherfucker. Stand up for yourself. Sorry, I get very fired up.
You do.
I really do. Offset wants Cardi B back. You think that he'll get another chance? Don't go back, Cardi. You're way better than him, girl. Offset has finally responded to all the social media pressure comments. He says that the haters are messing it up and he wants Cardi B back. Offset is madly in love with Cardi and plans to pull out all the stops to get her back. Sources tell TMZ that Offset was desperately trying to save his marriage before Cardi made the announcement that they were done. Even she acknowledged that they'd been working on their relationship for a hot minute. We're told after the text messages about Cuban Doll surfaced, Offset trying to prove that it was nothing to his wife, but that was it. And he tweeted earlier this weekend, fuck y'all. I miss Cardi.
Best response. I just feel bad because you just have a baby and, you always want to see it work. But I'm sorry. I don't think there's any reconciling there.
All right, let's get Leslie in here for Pineapple Mail. Leslie Oquindo was our digital content creator. She was the original digital content creator.
Gee.
She also was on the show La Nuestra Bella, which is a very, very famous show that finds talent all in the Latin American community. Am I right? Am I saying this right?
Say it again. She wasn't in the
La
room.
Nuestra Bella.
La
Nuestra belleza latina.
Okay, oh my God, what the... Okay, I'm not even close.
Hi, oh my God.
So good to see you.
Long time no see.
Yes, queen.
Clap it.
Yes, international television star.
Yes, I'm sorry, I hit the microphone.
Yes!
To be honest,
Clumsy.
we were worried that you would never come back to us because you're already so big, but we were like, we lost her in Hollywood. She's gone.
Not in Hollywood, Miami for Univision.
Yes, still I mean,
they
like-
didn't like me, so I mean, of course they loved me, but you know how it is, the showbiz.
Oh,
my God, let me
so
tell you
we
something.
know.
This is hot in here.
I know. Oh, thank God, we're freezing.
Not hot in here as in like I'm hot. It's just that the person that
the
was
chair,
sitting
yeah,
here.
uh-huh.
Oh my God,
Were you
so
staring-
hot. Where are you?
I was trying
Adam?
not to look too
These
hot.
two women too. They give me such a hard time. They're like, "You're a flirt. You've got a boyfriend." Meanwhile,
But
he
we
comes
talk
in
behind him,
They
not
don't
in front of
speak
him.
to him.
Right,
I'm
exactly.
like, why aren't you two speaking to him? They're
I
like,
almost
we don't know what
tripped
to
when
say.
I saw him earlier. I was like walking down the stairs and he looked at me and I was like, what? So I tripped and I was like, hey, trying to keep it cool, Oh my God.
It's funny
he's
to me.
so hot.
Yeah, I'm glad that he experiences like anxiety when he talks to girls because I experience anxiety. But now that I know he's sensitive
Right.
and a nice guy,
Yeah, he's a nice guy.
yeah,
I'm
So-
going to tell him I was on a reality TV show, so he is interested in me.
I feel like you guys should definitely go out.
like,
You should
hi.
totally go out. You'd be like the hottest couple.
Yes.
You go on to this Univision show.
Yes.
Okay. You audition, you tell us that you're leaving, and then you tell the world, something about yourself that you had told us in confidence before
Yes.
you had left, but you reveal on a national stage to millions of people. You've done tons of interviews that you were born intersex.
I was born interested. Well, yeah.
You are. Yes.
am.
And what does that mean?
Intersex?
Yes.
It's when a person is physically female and genetically XY.
Genetically XY. So it essentially breaks down to like you didn't have ovaries, right? You were born no ovaries.
Exactly. I was born with no ovaries and with no canal. Like, that's how you say it? Where the woman has intersex. Oh my God. Where the woman has intercourse. That's how you say it, right?
Oh,
The canal or
like
whatever.
Yeah,
Canal.
like a vaginal canal.
Yeah,
so
the
you
vaginal canal. Mhm.
So you were born without like that kind of like ovary vaginal canal.
So I didn't have my canal. I didn't have my reproductive system. So I didn't have no ovaries. I didn't have anything. I don't have anything. I mean, I do now have.
Still current. Yes.
Well, I have my vaginal canal because I did it when I was 17 years old.
Yes.
But I was born without my reproductive system.
So I've always been curious about this, and I know we didn't have time to ask this before you left. So when you were born, like, could you physically like go to the bathroom? Like, could you like?
Of course,
So like
yes.
you could pee. You
Yeah.
just didn't have any of the inner workings.
Exactly. Exactly.
But you had like outwardly a vagina.
I was yeah, exactly. So my parts, they're like female parts. But
Got
the thing
it.
is that the only thing that I was missing was the canal, like for me to have sex.
Right.
And with that comes, of course, the uterus, the ovaries, and all that stuff. So that's the part that was missing because my body is insensible to androgens. My fetus was supposed to be a boy, a baby boy.
Okay.
But because it's insensible to androgen, then I was developing into a girl. And I came out as a
Got
girl.
it.
But
Wow.
the thing is that intersex people, they don't fit the norm of being woman or man. So they choose. Like I know people that choose to be men, and I know people
Got it.
that, like me, I choose to be a woman because I was raised as
a
a woman,
female.
and I like it.
Right.
I like makeup.
Same.
I like that that's the determining factor. Then when you're 17, you end up having this surgery that allows you to have sex, right? Like now, so
Exactly.
You can have sex, but you still don't have your fallopian tubes, ovaries,
Exactly.
all
I don't
those
have
things.
anything. I don't have that. But there has been studies and there has been like miracles right now in science. So now I can have a transplant, a uterus transplant, so I can have my own baby.
Are you on the list for that?
I wish, girl. That's a lot of money.
Oh, but I thought
I'm not gonna be able. I'm not gonna do that now because I'm not married.
Right,
So
right.
I'm not looking for kids now. So whenever I'm ready, I'll do it.
we obviously know you. We know your soul. We know what a great person you are. Were you really scared to reveal this to millions? I mean, it seemed like what we were following is everybody was really positive. But do you feel like now that after all that's come out, like, are people treating you differently? Do you feel like people are still really positive about it?
Well, I was a little scared. I'm not gonna lie. It's been 25 years old. I'm 25 years old, and it's been 25 years of my life that I've been keeping it a secret. So I had to actually think about it a lot because I went through depression. I went through a lot of bad and ugly places in my life because of I was hiding it, and I thought that I wasn't gonna be accepted by the people, and I thought I was the only one that was intersex. So when I spoke about it, and when I was like, you know what, I'm gonna talk about it, I was confident that it was gonna be good. I knew that I was gonna receive a lot of hate, and I was prepared for that, and I even told you so. I told you guys, I know I'm gonna maybe receive a lot of hate, but I don't care because I wanna like educate people, and I wanna make people aware that intersex exists, you know?
Yeah.
So I still receive sometimes a lot of hate, but at the same time, there's a lot of more people that love me and that support me. People that actually I don't know. And there's a lot of like girls that have like talked to me saying that they're like me, and I'm like, wow, so I'm making a stand, you know, I'm making something positive. So I mean, after all, I don't care about the bad comments, you know?
Yeah,
let them come. I'm doing something good, girl.
Yes, if you've helped people, then that should outweigh the bad.
Exactly.
100%.
Exactly.
So you're back here at Podcast Village. You'll be popping on the podcast in and out as you pursue your modeling career.
Yes.
You know, your YouTube exploded, your Instagram exploded. You picked up thousands of followers from that, which has been just terrific because you're so talented. We knew that behind the scenes. And of course, from our mutual friend, Victor, I've known that, you know, just how talented and what a great soul you are. But yeah, you've really, I mean, it's so brave of you to do that. I'm sure over the years it's been hard, you know, and I'm sure dating is difficult, you know, because you don't know how people are going to react.
It has been difficult for my whole life. That's why I think I'm still single, because how can you explain to someone that, you know, you're intersex? Yeah,
right.
You're like, you're internally like just like him, like you're XY. So it was hard. It was hard. But now I'm just open, and I'm gonna tell the person that whoever comes next, Adam, if you're listening to this, I am intersex.
I love it.
I can't wait to set up this date.
Where can people follow you on YouTube? And then I want you to weigh in, both of you guys, to weigh in for our listener.
Leslie Oquendo. Leslie OQUENDO on YouTube, and on Instagram, Leslie_Oquendo.
I love it. We do Pineapple Mail at the end of Monday's show every Monday. You can email Sarah@heyfrase.com. This is from C. We'll just use her first initial. She writes, Sarah, I love the podcast. Love hearing what you and AJ have to say every Monday and Wednesday. I'm hoping to get some opinions from you two regarding a situation that happened to me recently. My ex-boyfriend broke up with me about 5 months ago. We had dated for 3 years, and I recently found out that he cheated on me for several months towards the end of our relationship with a girl he met at his job. He told the girl that we were complicated and not really together, so they began getting to know each other. He then broke up with me, and I discovered that 4 days later, he was official with his new girlfriend, the one he met at his job. I was furious because ever since he broke up with me, he's continued to message me on and off again, and even met up on several occasions and hooked up. I should have just let him go as soon as he dumped me, but I still loved him, and he kept giving me hope that we would work things out eventually and get back together. I had no idea he had a girlfriend at this time. So essentially, he cheated on me with his new girlfriend, then cheated on his new girlfriend with me.
Oh my God, really?
I drove to his apartment and confronted him and asked him if she knew about us being together when they started to get to know each other, and if she knew about his cheating on her. He told me no. I was so furious with him that I proceeded to message her on Facebook and tell her everything because I felt she had the right to know. I told one of my friends what I did, and she proceeded to call me crazy, childish, and ridiculous, and told me that I was trying to ruin his new girlfriend's life. Am I missing something? Isn't he the one who cheated on me and her already, ruining not just her life, but mine as well? I'm not interested in hearing your and AJ's opinion. I am interested in hearing your and AJ's opinion, as well as the listeners' opinions on this. Was what I did childish and crazy?
Who wants to take this first?
Okay, I have to say something.
Leslie's weighing in.
Thank you. Next. Girl, next that boy. out of your life. No one needs that kind of drama. No, bye. Someone better will come to your life. Thank you. Next. That's all I have to say.
Okay, AJ.
Okay. Now, I'm not mad at you for messaging the girl on Facebook. I'm not mad at you for sleeping with him after, although it takes a lot. They were together for 3 years.
Exactly.
You're still in love with him. It makes sense. But really, you need to get him out of your life. He sucks. He's obviously not a trustworthy person. I can't believe that you were with him 3 years and then he cheated on you in the last, 6 months of the relationship?
Last 4 months.
Last 4 months, then proceeded to cheat on the new girl. He's not to be trusted. And your friend was wrong. She shouldn't have said that you're childish. I feel like your heart was invested in him, and you did the right thing.
I do too. Okay, we're all in agreement. I think it's fine that you told the woman.
And you definitely needed to tell the woman.
No regrets,
should know.
girl.
No regrets.
No regrets.
But you know what? Don't block him on everything.
Yeah,
He's
do
officially
not-
blocked.
Okay, like Cardi B, don't believe his bullshit when he's
No.
like, I'll change, blah, blah, blah. He won't.
You won't.
He's not going to change. It's done. You should never take him back. But did this girl write you back? Like, I want to know what her response is.
We want to know what her response is.
Yeah.
She should definitely drop his ass too, and you guys should become friends.
What friend doesn't support her? I can't believe
Exactly.
C says that she actually had friends call her crazy, childish, and
No.
ridiculous.
Girl, you were not.
What are your friends? No.
You need new friends. You know what? I'll go with you and I'll stalk this ass.
Yeah.
I'll be like, oh, he's doing this.
Okay, we're not encouraging stalking
Okay.
on the show. All right, tell us what tell us if the woman responded. I don't think I think you were just fine. Don't beat yourself up. Forgive yourself. You did the right thing and he shouldn't have played you like that. No, this guy sounds like
sucks.
he's got cheating dick energy.
Yeah.
And fuck him.
Definitely not big dick energy.
Okay, we love you guys so much. Follow everybody. All Day Adam, Luis, digital content creator. Leslie's back. AJ's here Wednesday on the show. Fred Smoot. We're talking about the sex yacht. We're talking about Fred throwing those tomatoes. It's salsa, sex, and Smoot. We'll see you on Wednesday. Bye, everybody.
Yes, bye.